Well, it is that time again where we begin the Sunday afternoon at home. Yay! I know I sound very excited, but I'm about to face off against Elves again. And that doesn't please me in the slightest bit. Much like our boy Bob Bifford, I fucking despise Elves. And they prove an absolute fucking problem.
Crazy session of Blood Bowl.
Is the microphone working? Yeah, I think so. Just double check that. Yes, it is. Marvellous. Well, that's something. Not a lot, but it's certainly something. The Nagaroth Nightmares. 86% of the way there. I don't think there's anything else to do, so just... Oh, to reach the Blood Bowl final. Holy balls! That suggests there's only maybe one this match and then one more, maybe. Difficult to know for certain. Maybe there's an extra bonus match afterwards,
Here we
but...
go,
Oh,
it's the Blood
golly.
Bowl semi-final. The Reichland Reavers have never been so popular, even eclipsing their fame in the 80s. Their Darnads rating on Facetome is through the roof.
They're facing the Nagaroth Nightmares. Now, I'm not biased or elfist honest, but I hope the Hubie spank those socket atoms.
So do I. But elves are a problem. Elves are a pest. Have you ever seen an elf doing up his vest? Yes. Because I was wandering around the changing rooms just before the match, and I happened to catch sight of a... I was distracted. I just caught in the corner there. Relaxing massage for Jim and Bob. No,
Welcome back, Blood
just
Bowl.
load the game. Don't be mucking around with
We are
massages.
in the presence of talented players today, Bob.
The sacrificial
And the
pit.
public seem to be in fine voice, singing at the top of their spirits in this gigantic stadium. No doubt we are going to experience a fantastic match today. And we've got an interesting match ahead of us. One where the sides are not evenly matched.
You always say that it never makes a difference.
Thrilled more like you.
The emo children are
I love
vastly
these uneven
superior.
games. There's always so much.
Doesn't matter what my rating is, the emo children are vastly better. Ugh, God, look at them. Tall, thin, and irritating as all fuck. And one of them apparently has got a cape, rather. And that one I assume is something special? Just zoomed in on him. Oh, I'm doing things. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm doing things.
Dark Elves.
Just you know that
Play a
I'm
good
doing
passing
things.
game,
There we
but
go.
can also be really violent.
That's an unfair volume of statistics. Hubris Rakarth. Well, let's hope he's a smug bastard where his hubris will, you know. Okay, that's an interesting one. Stab. Wow, okay. Leap and shadowing. Oh, good God. This is going to be a nightmare again. Isn't it? Isn't it just? Isn't it? Lineman. Oh no, that's a blitzer. Let's get a blitzer on the field then. You're a thrower. You're a catcher. Get rid of the catcher. Lineman. Yeah, that's tolerable. Who's the other fellow here? Catcher. Lineman. Technically, that's one lineman with one extra move allowance. So we'll have you. And then you're a thrower, so probably best have you near the back. So for now, let's have Griff there. I think what we'll do, keep Griff on the wing, as is my usual way. Or at least the way I've been doing previous occasions. Let's have you in that zone, because I believe I can have two of you in that zone, and then move you over one. And then maybe move you in as well. Do you know what? Let's fucking mirror it. Or as best I can mirror it. Yeah, that'll do. No, you there, Blaze. That's it. It's not particularly necessary, but you know what? Sometimes. Okay, so a thrower would probably be better off down there, so we'll do that. And then the lineman. Yes! Symmetrical. I like it. I don't know. I probably shouldn't enjoy it just because it's symmetrical, but I very much do. Very much one of those things where it's like, oh, I do like it because it's symmetrical. Okay, so they've basically gone symmetrical as well, so we'll just kick it in the middle and hope for the best. See what the scatter roll does, I suppose. Oh, quite a heavy-duty one. Right on the end, though. Oh, if I could get down there, that would be... I'd be quids in, but... These elves... Oh, I bet they've got, like, shit tons of move allowance, haven't they? Yeah, most of them have got 6. Which admittedly is about average for all players, but nonetheless, they've got much... I do not like elves. And I'm going to start complaining about their stat lines. Because look, like, their armour value isn't that much lower. Oh, I think you stabbed me. Right. Fuck you. So their armour values aren't particularly much lower. Their strength aren't much lower. Their move allowance on average, I think, is slightly higher. Wrestle, well, hang on, which one did he choose? Fuck it, yes, we will wrestle him to the ground. I think wrestling him to the ground is probably universally a reasonably good idea, because it takes him down at the same time as me, which means we're both at a bit of a disadvantage. And technically speaking, if I wrestle him down, theoretically, I can potentially get up first. So probably always slightly worthwhile.
Smash tags stranger in the locker room.
Oh.
Apparently, some weird hooded being was spotted in the Reaver's locker room.
Well, there's certainly a hooded man there.
The match.
Could be anything, Jim. The Gobos and Goblin Gambling have already got the odds at 7 to 5 that it's a
Son of a
maniac
bonehead.
fan looking for an auto.
Fine, we'll have to go with the backup plan,
But the
which was the mighty
is a
Zug.
professional assassin at 2 to 1.
Well, as I say, there is an assassin on the field right here. So if with a bit of luck, just kill him. Kill the assassin. God, wouldn't that be a beautiful irony? If I actually killed the assassin player, that would be beautiful. Right, okay. Plans. I must formulate my plans. Plans. I must formulate my plans. Okay, let's get you moving into range there. And then let's get you... No, you not over there. We'll get you sort of intercepting down the front line there. And then we'll keep a couple of people back to try and maybe... Try and make sure they can't quite be as fucking obnoxiously annoying as they tend to be. Okay, so I'd have to go for it twice there, once there. We're fine there, so we'll skip him across the field to try and intercept the ball carrier, and then the plan here, 2 dice, good. We blitz.
Safety in numbers.
No, we don't really need a reroll, we can just do that. Oh, he's going to dodge. Oh, you little bastard. Follow him in, because next turn I might stand a chance of getting him off the field. But, technically speaking, the point was... Oh, I do still have to dodge. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, I just need to step back one. Is it worthwhile chancing? Wait, you please stop. Yep. The position he ended up in has meant that I think no matter what I do, I still have to go for a dodge. Son of a bitch. Absolute son of a bitch. Okay, managed it. Good. That's supposed to Griff is one of the only players I've got that actually matches up to the stat lines of these bloody elves. I'm not gonna. It's the AG4. It's the AG4 with no other significant penalty. That's what bugs me. That is what irks me about these fucking elves. It's just such a nuisance that they have the ability to just skip around as much as they please, and it displeases me no end. Right, what are you going to do? Because I'm bringing my players in on the ball, so I'm loosely assuming. Oh, do you know what? I suspect because I didn't mark that guy, they're going to go skippity doo dah, skippity day. Then he's going to go skippity doo dah, passy pass. Actually, you can only do 1 pass per turn, so he's not going to quite be able to do double passes, but. I still suspect I'm going to lose control of where the ball is going to be based on passing. Okay,
That's a dangerous place to be.
Interesting idea, but I suppose he did crit me, which means I'm in trouble. Oh, perfect sliding side kick. And then he stunned me. I mean, he did, in fairness, he did stun me. That was a perfect side kick. I wasn't expecting that. What's he doing? Oh, he's just twatting. Yay! Bosh! Yes, turn over. Who fucked up? Who fucked up? The elves fucked up. The elves fucked up. Now, the only problem we've got... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that feels like a good idea. Let's blitz him first. Might even take him off the field. I do have block, but pushing him off the field would probably be the superior option. So follow just in case. If the ball scatters to Griff, he scores a touchdown. So I'll take that chance. Oh, no. The ball has flown all the way over there. Well, now isn't that a problem? Really could have done with that not being a thing. Now Griff's in trouble of being knocked off the field, so I think we'll have to go for it. Just to at least get him outside of the danger zone, so that's not so bad. What sort of strength value do you have? Not huge. Problem is, yeah, I was going to say, the Mighty Zug is problematic when it comes to any kind of movement, but punching people he can do really quite well. That's a shame. Okay, so... You... 50% pickup, and I've already used my blitz, which is a problem. What were you? You were a blitzer. I mean... 33% of a pickup, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Although, I suppose, let's get you in there and marking that dude, because it might give him better odds. Can't guarantee that, but it might give him better odds. Nope, it is still 50% on the pickup. Okay, fine, let's try 50% on the pickup.
I get it.
Well, that's something.
Ball, but you got to get rid of your opponent first.
I'm assuming that is just... Oh no, it is a long bomb, but 17% chance of the pass working. 17% chance of an intercept. That's not terrible. But yeah, the 17% chance of the pass actually working is just atrocious. So I think we best leave that. Now, that's only going to be a single dice. So I suppose if we bring you in for support, we might be able to get a little bit more out of that. So let's do that. Yeah, it's not exactly what I would have wanted, but I suppose if we go with the notion that I might be able to do some serious damage. Serious damage? No serious damage. Okay, so I kind of want to defend the ball carrier a little bit more than I currently do, so I'm going to hope for the dodge. Good lad. Bit risky, but sometimes I'm just going to have to go for it. Let's try and engage that man there. I mean, you don't stand much of a chance because they're going to protect each other. So I'm wondering maybe... is it worth dodging? Probably not so much. Maybe that blitzer could try... Yeah, we'll have a crack at trying to take him down. A little bit of pushing and shoving, so I suppose... Oh, frenzy chance. Blocked. Good. Stunned, even better. I couldn't have asked for much more from my man. Who are you? Hugo Ullman. So what are the elves planning? Probably, I'm assuming they're probably just going to go for the tackle. They're going to blitz me down somewhere on the line. I must admit, that's the guy I thought was going to blitz me. So, I don't know where the blitz is going to come from now. The assassin? No. Oh no, it's just that guy, which seems a weird choice of blitzing. Yeah, very weird choice for the blitz there. I think you'd have been better off just punching him. Because I don't think he gained anything from that blitz. That's one of those peculiarities that the AI does, I think, it would say. They don't necessarily have the most logical of decision-making skills when it comes to trying to sort of blitz me down. Because what he'd have been better off doing is blitzing me with one of these guys. Now, I'm going to thank me lucky stars he didn't, because frankly I would really like to win this, and the moment I don't win this I'm going to be slightly miffed. Now, okay, so I think we're going to go with trying to clear the ball carrier of people. I'll tell you what, yes, let's twat him. We'll twat him down there, but we'll have the mighty Zug stay where he is.
Like peeling an onion.
KO'd! Yes! No more assassination attempts for you, sir.
Well done.
Right, now, if there is ever a time not to bonehead me, thank you. That's... no. Oh, Lona's going to fuck me, isn't it? Yeah. Thanks, game. Thanks. Fuck off with the double skulls. I mean, that should have been a safe roll. That should have been a perfectly fine roll to have just at least dislodged that guy. But no. The game said double skull, and there was fuck all I could do about it. Which means they've now just got... yeah. Oh, they're going to run away with it again. I just need you to, like, help me, game, by not fucking my dice rolls. Because, yeah, they've now just straight got the ball. Which means I'm now just in trouble.
He's looking rather smart for remaining upright.
God damn it. God damn you fucking game. God fucking damn you. Why'd you have to do me on the dice roll? You didn't. It could have been a skull on a push. But 2 skulls, and you expect me to believe that that's a legit roll and you not screwing me over? It's just like, fuck off. Okay, you get up. If I come in from that side, maybe. I mean, it's going to have to be a blitz from him, I think.
Get next to the ball carrier so you can block.
Right.
And if that doesn't work,
try and knock him down, follow him in so that everybody's interfered with by the mighty Zug to a certain extent. Fumbled, good. Okay, ball is free, Don't know what I can do with that situation, but the ball is technically free. Because there's no way I'm getting anywhere near the blasted thing. So, we're not going to be able to do much. Yeah, 17% chance of a pickup. I think at this point, it's probably going to be best just to surround the ball. Surround the ball with dudes. And then do as much damage as I can possibly do against the elves. Hopefully, I mean, I need injuries or stuns, really. That's the only way I think I'm going to be able to sort of secure and claim the ball to any significant degree. Now, see, if that single dice... that's stun, that's handy. If that single dice had rolled a skull, it would have been less aggravating. But you know what? That single dice didn't roll a skull. That single dice rolled something useful. The 2 dice I rolled earlier, though, both of them rolled a skull. And I'm supposed to accept that that's the fucking true dice roll. KO'd. Good. Bye. Goodbye, dickhead. Okay, you get up. Mark that fella. You get up and sprint over there, I suppose, to mark that star player. Just trying... I mean, I really don't know why I bother with the marking idea, because it doesn't make any difference. They just dodge. They have infinite fucking agility, and they just insta-dodge at all times. They are... That's why I hate elves. I can play against almost every other team apart from a team of elves. If it weren't for the bloody elves, we'd be fine here. I was going to say, I'm assuming he's going to choose the crit. Because otherwise the other option would be silly. Okay, well, I mean, he kind of just bullied my guy. And bullied him again. Oh, double blockers. Loner, so you're going to have to accept double block. The one benefit is I think the loner does waste a dice roll, as I discovered. So he has now wasted one of his dice rolls. Which is always going to be a good thing. What? Oh! Two people. Skip around the both of them. Hate elves. I hate elves so much. Want them all to... Oh, injured. Fucking poor. I can't use an apothecary on a fractured leg. Sorry, mate, but looks like you're going to have to just sit this one out, son. 3 turns to try and dislodge the elves and claim the ball. Doable, but difficult. Okay, that's aggravating. But I can shield the ball slightly more by following him in. Okay. Next part of the strategy, we'll try and dislodge this elf. Good. Take him away further. Stay... No, follow him in, I think. KO'd! Good. Goodbye, sir. Get the fuck off my pitch. I don't need to see that. I can just skip it. Right, just for the sake of not losing everything, I'll do that first before we try anything else. Now, what are you? You're a lineman. You're a catcher. You're a blitzer. You're basically Superman. God, this is not great news. Okay, let's get you around the back here. Protect that from that side. It's only 1 dice, but I do kind of want to... Okay, let's see. There was a dude over here, so maybe if we get you over here to come in from the rear... Does that change my odds? No, not enough. Not as much as I would like it to. Now, if I... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do a foul. I didn't mean to do a foul. Right, does this change my odds? Really hope so. Good, okay. Of course, we've seen how 2 dice screw me over before, but nonetheless. Okay, pushing less than optimal, but the key thing is I wanted him out the way because I'm hoping Griff will be able to go like that. Then he'll be able to go like that. Now, free going for it's a bit of a risk, isn't it? Let's try maybe... Problem is, if I don't skip him away, he's got his going for it superpower. So is he going to be able to do it? Good man. Right. Okay. Keep the ball. Now, 6, 1, 2. Well, probably no. He'd have to go. Well, he'd probably just skip all the way around, wouldn't he? That guy's kind of blocked. Okay, I think. Oh, even the mighty Zug is struggling on strength here. Right, let's consider these options a little bit more. What's that going to be? Negative. I have a feeling. When I have that feeling, I need sexual healing. That's definitely the best dice odds, but it's not going to do a huge amount for me. Okay, pushing and shoving, not exactly what I was after. Yes, we'll push you there and then push you there, which kind of slightly frees him more than I'd planned, but maybe chance the dodge. Okay. So we got interference on most of their players. That guy 6, but that's going to have to get up 1, 2, 3. So theoretically, I suppose they can probably just use going for it, can't they? So we can probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which was his move allowance, which would mean he'd have to do a hell of a job. So I feel like Griff should be safe, but I've said that in the past, and I've been wrong. Of course, a fucking good interception there. But, yeah, single reroll naturally allows him to do whatever the fuck he fancies. Blitz, I mean, death is the only real concern here. Okay, KO'd is to a certain extent, but I do have spare players. So, KO isn't... Once I score the touchdown, I think I can bring my spare players in, which means KOs aren't the most tragic of things for me to encounter. Injuries that do permanent stat damage or death They're the primary concern, I think. And I'm not going to piss about. I'm going to get Griff to go over that touchdown line. There is no possible way of sort of pissing around with Elves. Well, I say that, actually. No pissing around. Just score the touchdown. I don't think it's a safe decision to try and stall because of the sheer fucking speed and movement of those bloody Elves. Which theoretically is about the same as mine, but definitely doesn't feel like it. Definitely doesn't feel like it. I don't know if the agility, it's possible the agility allows for a higher going for it, but I'm not entirely convinced of that statement. Dead and injured one. Yeah, he's only injured though, so that's not too bad. Knocked out one. Well, that's awkward. Well, that's annoying. I think that's the assassin back in, unless it was the assassin that stayed knocked out. But either way, I'd have preferred not to have had.
The magic sponge this time.
Preferred not to have had all of his people just getting back in.
Now has to kick the ball to the losing squad.
They'll want to get it back as soon as they can.
That. And that'll do. Well, technically, no. Since this is the defensive lineup, we'll have them a bit closer, I think. Not too close, but a little bit, just a touch closer than previously. I suppose let's try and gear it a little bit towards the back with the hope that it doesn't scatter out. Okay, that's not terrible. That means I have to run back a bit further, but we know that Elves can skip round me in a single turn and score a touchdown, which is problematic when I have to kick the ball to them. Of course, they can take the ball and do it the same way if they kick the ball to me, so it doesn't really make too much difference. The Elves are a fucking pain in the ass. And no, I will not stop saying that. I hate Elves beyond comparison.
They must have glue on their fingers.
No, they're just Elves. Elves are a nuisance. They do everything well. It's ridiculous how... Look at this! Look at this! You shouldn't be able to injure me. Badly hurt. I think we're just going to skip that one because there's no long-term effect. But, I mean, they shouldn't be able to do the strength and bullying battering game mixed with being able to do a perfect fucking running around, passing and dodging game. They need to have some weakness, and the Elves just don't seem to have such a weakness. Of course, every now and again their rolls go wrong. Only every now and then, though. And then, of course, they automatically re-roll and get it anyway. So, it doesn't matter that their roll went wrong. Right, let's get Griff. Do you know what? Griff's been a good man on going for it. Come on. Come on, Griff. You can do it. Sure feet.
Run on molten lava and not trip.
Yes. He is that good. Now let's just try and, well... Annoyingly, they've completely ignored my front line, so... I have a bit of trouble there, because those three are just sort of sat there like melons doing fuck all. I don't necessarily appreciate that. Well, I might... No, well... With multiple dodges and a double going for it, yes, I could blitz that guy. Somehow, I think it's unwise to do so. So I'll tell you what, we'll try and trash this elf with the mighty Zug.
The bigger they are.
The harder they punch.
Double block is acceptable. Going to Zug. Injury! Yes, what sort of injury? No long-term effect. Well, fine. Disappointing, but I suppose sometimes you just have to accept that. Right, Mighty Zug can carry on there to interfere with that fella. Right, now... can you get in there? Yes, you can. So get in there. Oh. Bullshit. 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 Nobody likes your bullshit. Bullshit game. Bullshit. Alright, let's have you... We'll have you sort of run down to maybe get in the way slightly, but the Elves have plenty of options outside of that, and I may have put all my players a bit too far forward really, but yeah, okay, that's the best It's the best pummeling I've got available to me, and it's only a push. Push him there. Oh, but it is a frenzy. Well, that's inconvenient. Well, he's going to choose push, isn't he? No, I don't want to re-roll because they're acceptable values. Just as I say, he was always going to be a bit of a nuisance. But I've slightly broken their line-up, but not quite in a way that I necessarily would have wanted. Okay, their last turn. Please don't be able to score a touchdown. Please. I'm begging you not to be able to just swindle me in such a fashion. I mean, you would hope that because all their players are on the halfway line, that means they're going to have to move. Even if they do manage to pass, they can't move, then do the pass, then move again. And I'm fairly confident, much like blitzes, you can only pass once per round. So I'm kind of hoping that no matter what they do, they won't be able to bypass everything to score a touchdown on this last turn. Now, ideally, if they fuck it up, that gives me an opportunity to blitz with the blitzer on the ball carrier and then have Griff go toddling off to the touchdown line. However, the odds of that happening are relatively slim, because it would require an awfully large volume of poor rolls on their part, because they'd need to fuck it up and then fuck up the re-roll, which is plausible, unlikely, but plausible. A little bit of a push and a shove there, nothing too threatening. Depends entirely on what they do with the ball carrier, I suppose. As I say, ideally, before they move the ball carrier, them fucking it up would be beneficial to me, because that opens up my options no end. However, I'm suspecting they're leaving the ball carrier to last, possibly because they're going to just make him run. Oh! No. I told you they had a reroll, didn't I? Bit of a bastard, but they've now wasted the reroll, which means any more fluffs. Come on. Oh, bollocks. I was really, genuinely hopeful. I know. I allowed myself to be hopeful for a split second, and the game just went, no. Why couldn't you have tried that? Oh, at least you're injured. That's good. Severe? No, just broken ribs, so nothing spectacularly awesome for me, but yeah. Son of a bitch. If you could have just fucked that up just a little bit earlier, I would have had options. But now, of course, now I've got no options, because I'd need going for it. Ugh. So much shit has to go right for this, so I don't think we're going to be able to steal another. I do have block, so I have injured him as well, which is good. 1 point of movement allowance. That's of no real significance to me. I mean, fuck off, game. Fuck off. Well, that's literally it. The fact that he's just been able to pilfer the ball, there is no further, there's no further doings available to me. The only thing I think would be worthwhile is maybe, with a bit of luck, trying to beat some injuries into these people. Okay, I mean, if you dodge, then obviously I'm not going to be able to beat some injuries into you. You've only got 2 dice in the first place. Still 1 dice worthwhile something. Rerolls reset after half time. Block, double block. Okay, well, that's disappointing again.
Put some force behind those punches.
Alright. I would appreciate if you put some force behind those punches. Make my life a lot easier. Whereabouts are you at? Are you up to 2 dice? Marvellous. Do a little 2 dice. Come on. Do him in, son. Do him in. Cripple his legs. Break his arms. Eradicate his bollocks. I don't mind what you do. Just do something. So I literally have nobody else next to an elf. So that's half time. Well, 1-0. Yeah. It's good. Could be better. Would prefer it to have been better. Slightly concerned. Way, good lad. Got up. 3 of them injured. Good. Ah, the assassin has risen to last. He is a bit of a pain, that assassin. Mostly because he stabs me.
You can
Right.
return to the slaughter.
Okay, you
Smaller the
get in
teeth,
there.
harder it is to score.
I want a blitzer
To find
there.
replacements.
Now,
Must
let's
be a
have the
real
blitzer
kick in
there
the
as well.
head to have to keep the ball away when you're losing.
I think it'd be better to have Griff down there. Throw her here. Whoop. Yes, throw her over there, please. Blitzer, probably better off towards the front there. So yes, thrower's the one I want sort of there. You're a double whammy of disappointment, aren't you, sir? Lineman, catcher. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to bother with a catcher. I just want the strength to try and beat the elves up. So lineman, catcher. Yeah, no, get rid of you for a lineman. Well, I haven't said that. You do have a move allowance of 8, which... And you do have block as well. Alright. Alright, human Stefan. You can stay. I wasn't expecting to allow you to stay, but you know what? You've earned your spot. You're quite good, sir. You're quite good. Yep. I think that's my setup. Whoa! That's a fancy kit. Son of a bitch. Some of your players have had their characteristics changed. Son of a bitch. Oh.
Is it unwise for the Reavers to drink the half-time Croxiade?
Apparently it was unwise. Son of a bitch.
Oh dear. It looks like they've been...
Oh, why did he only... Oh, wow, he has 6 strength. Okay, that's interesting. He can move 8 spaces. Holy shit. He has a strength of 8, but can only move 1 space. Holy fuck nuggets. Fucking... Oh, okay, this is just... Griff... Griff has no agility but loads of strength now. You have a move allowance of 11. Fuck, man. Okay. You have an agility of just almost infinite. So go pick up the ball.
Well done. They have
Okay.
the ball now.
And now, quick pass to the catcher who can move like a fucking madman. And now, let's have the mighty Zug. I mean, that's going to be 3 dice for almost anybody he goes against because he has got 8 strength, which is, I would say, obscene. I mean, granted, he now can't move more than 1 space, which puts him at a bit of a disadvantage, but it's still quite obscene. The lower armour value, that's going to be a real nasty one. Because that means I may end up being far more injured than is entirely desirable. I'm surprised Frenzy would kick in there, but oh well, whatever. Right, so at this point, let's try and... Yeah, you've got 6 strength, so again, you've got loads of strength for this. Annoyingly, loads of strength made no difference there, but still. Right, let's leave you where you are. And get you... Jesus, you can go all the way down there, but without clearing some kind of space around the elves, you rushing off by yourself probably isn't necessarily what I need you to do, but we'll get you in there with some strength there. Oh, weirdly, Edwin Wolf, apparently old man, perhaps he made himself a lovely cup of tea. He didn't have the Croxiade. He spent his entire half-time making a delightful cup of tea. And that's the only reason why he managed to avoid being screwed over. So he will not be able to dodge in the slightest, but can punch people in the face. As I say, you can move like a fucking maniac. So if we put you here... And then we'll try and get Griff in there... And then, oh, you've already done your business.
Can the other team steal it away?
So, I don't know whether I want to protect him directly or off to the side. I think off to the side will be fine. You now have a movement allowance of 8, so are you going to be able to get... Oh, I mean, you'd have to go for it, which is a very bizarre thing for me to expect an ogre to do, but no, maybe just don't go for it and just work your way round. My God, big man moving 8 spaces. The big man has never moved so much in his life. Well, the situation could be worse. I don't know precisely how, but it could be worse. I've received some truly unreal fucking stat buffs and some particularly weird ones and a few negatives. But on the whole, I feel like I might stand a chance. But then again, I mean, they can change. They can swivel this situation on a dime, these fucking elves. Plus, I don't know. I'm loosely assuming the... Oh, you son of a... Oh, yeah, I suppose just round the back end. Awesome. Great. Son of a bitch. And of course, because I've got such limited strength with that guy, he can move like a fucking mother. And that mother is moving really quickly. But he just can't really do anything else. Now the ball is free in the middle of nowhere. That's not great news, but there you go. But yeah, my key question is, are these stats now permanent for the rest of the half, or are they changing every single turn? Let's see. No, I think they are permanent for the entirety of the game, which is... Well, I mean, it's something. Oh yeah, shit, of course, he's lost his strength. Oh, he's going to fuck me up in the brain department. Right, that's a... Oh, I mean, if you roll me 3 skulls, good. When I saw that first one, I genuinely was going to be so mad. So mad.
It reminds me of the famous...
Right, can you kill him?
And the great
No, you can stun him, though. That's not terrible news.
No miracles.
Right. So, I mean, again, ideally, I suppose. Although, yeah, he's knocked down, so I need someone... Yeah, it probably needs to be Griff, really. What sort of strength do you have? A reasonable strength is the truth. So if we try and clear you out, that'll give Griff some extra choices, I think. But yeah, Griff's agility is lowered, so I can't... Okay, if we try... Yeah, if we try blitzing that guy...
The ball is currently secure, but now they must grab it.
Oh, of course, dodge. I should have used the other one then, I think. Yeah. I keep missing that functionality, annoyingly. Okay, so we've got you away from there now. That's still a bad situation. So, could do you not getting in the way of the ball, really, but unfortunately I may have to...
But can they pick it up?
If you get in the way of the ball, yeah, it's going to be... This is going to be tricky. Yeah, I think no matter what, you're going to have to get in the way of the ball, which kind of makes this almost stupid. Nope, I cannot get enough strength to do that. Okay. And yes, no, that was clearly... Oh, can I actually move you one more? Or back one? Oh, crap. No matter what, I'm going to have him dodge now. Oh, fuck. Fucky, fucky, fucks. Oh, with the agility, he's not going to be able to go for it, I don't think. Oh, no, he did. Fine. Well, I mean, we've got some kind of barrier around the ball. What do you have? What do you have? Oh, yeah, you were absolutely fine, weren't you? So we'll try and punch this guy in. Yes, good news. Everybody. Bash. Injured. Yes. That's what you get for hubris, sir. You get a punch in the face and a nasty, nasty situation. Right. If I don't go for it there, I'm not going to have a... Well, I'm not going to have a perfect cage around there, and he could just skip in the middle of them. So maybe it's not worth going for it at all. Maybe it'd be well worth just bringing him in at an angle to try and, if I can, somehow dislodge the ball from this mess. Maybe, just maybe, I can toss it out in some fashion. So, let's see, what are the elves going to do? Okay, you're moving in close there. You're just skipping around the side. That's of no significance unless you pass the ball to him, which then could be significant. He's going to knock the big man down. Spreading his own elf outside there.
Even Siege would struggle to
Yeah, it's very weird seeing the ogre be bullied because he just doesn't usually.
starting to look
Way KO'd, turn over. Yes,
I smell
they
obliteration.
didn't get anywhere near as many moves as they would have liked, which puts me in distinct contention for being able to do something productive. Of course, not a guarantee, but we can hope for the best. Let's get you in there. Try
can
and.
be so
They both have
There's always
block.
room in sport for a scrap like this.
Oh, I kind of need this to work, so I'm going to have to re-roll. Okay, that's lucky. Alright, push him in that way. Follow him in, I think, on this occasion.
The underdog wins the
Smack him down, yes. Right, no, the ball is not dislodged. I dislodged a dude. There we go. Another little push and a shove. He does have frenzy, though, so frenzy him. Push him again. Push him in. Push him in. Right, okay, so Griff has 7 move allowance, and yeah, I was going to say, problem is his agility. Yeah, he's got a much better chance of just picking up the ball and running, although he does still have to dodge that guy. Is there anything I can do about that? It certainly requires some kind of blitz, possibly of the ballroom variety. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? I suppose maybe... No, because his fucking strength's down again. He's going to be useless at it. I suppose maybe Griff. Griff to intercept there. To try and push him back a bit. Try and open up a bit of space.
Manage to lay out an opponent of
Okay.
half his strength?
No, I think I'm going to have to go for the push because I need him... I need the separation rather than the...
That's it. Force him back and then pow!
Now, you, over to there. Leaves you a little bit open, but I might be able to do something about that.
I
Good.
don't rate their
Off he
players'
goes.
chances of still standing at the
Gets it
start of
slightly
the next
closer, which I don't know.
If
Might
they
not be
are,
beneficial, but then
we
again, it
may
might
see a
be.
touchdown.
We'll have to wait and see what we can do with our next set of stuff. It's unfortunate I pushed him towards that guy, but... Yes, knock him down. Knock that fucker down. Oh, KO him. Good, good. That's what we like to see, sir. That's what we like to see. Right, you just sort of... Well, I'm tempted to... 42% foul, but distinct chance of being sent off, so... I don't think I'll chance it. I think I'll just leave. I'll tell you what we might do. I'll move the Mighty Zug one step further. Obviously, you can only move one step, but nonetheless... This is probably the superior option here, because I can... Are you serious with this game? God, I hate it. Hate it. Hate the double skull, because it just feels such bullshit. 2 independent dice rolling the same fucking skull. Just to really shit your day up. Oh, come on.
On the edge of the
Oh,
field,
sod off.
within grasping range of the fans.
Alright, well, this is going to be a problem, but...
The human platters are
That's definitely a problem, because this guy is got a free reign to just go and pick up the ball. Right, you've got 6 strength, though, so I might be able to bully that ball away from him again. That's the best I can hope for, really. Just keep the ball away from the elves. That's the best we can go for. Block punch! Nice. Turn over, you little pointy-eared pricks. You really don't like elves, do you? I really don't like elves. Okay, let's try and dislodge the ball immediately. Yes. Oh, except he might... No, he hasn't got dodge, so that's glorious. Follow him in. KO'd! Oh, I am fucking ripping their team apart.
Yes, the unmistakable sign
What?
of a player's eyes.
Oh, catch. No, don't bother catching it, mate. I'm fine with you not catching it. I mean, I would have preferred the ball not to land next to the fucking elf. Sometimes, luck is not on your side. Do you have dodge? Guard, dodge. Yes, you do. So, theoretically, if I just push you, it won't make a difference to the dodge, and it'll be fine. Yes, that'll do. Pick up and go. Pick up and go, sir. Pick up and go.
Not what you'd expect.
Son of a bitch. Re-roll. Pick up and go. Pick up and go. Pick up and go. Don't you fuck it up twice. You son of a whore!
In the changing rooms.
How'd you... Oh, dice rolls. Gonna start losing my temper to dice rolls yet again. Stab failure. I mean, if you pick that ball... Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, you pick that ball up. Fuck you. Good. I have block. You don't. Bad. You have a crit now. Son of a whore. Kicked in the back. You coward. Weren't you the only one... Oh, no, you're not. You are poisoned, so... KO'd, yes, I know. KO'd. I can't do anything about it. That's fine. That's meaningless. Good. Turn 13. Well, I'll tell you what. You've been lying on your back for far too long, sir, so you get the fuck up, you lazy bastard. You also get the fuck up, but I don't remember how long you've been lying on your back, so I can't guarantee whether you're a lazy bastard or not. Right. Let's try and take down Cerbrior. Ah, god damn it, he has block. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna dodge. Ah, yeah. Oh, mad! Mad about this. Really very angry. Really very angry about this situation.
I know, Jill. I'm watching the same match.
Oh, he can dodge again. Fuck off. Well, now there's nothing I can do. Oh. Bullshit game. Bullshit. Bullshit. The best I can hope for is maybe just forming a cage around the bastard. Although I obviously don't have the movement that I usually do. So, might not happen. Crit and off the field. Dodge this, prick. I don't even think he had the dodge ability, but the things that are happening are starting to annoy me. It's never great news, but come on. Come on with the dodging nonsense. I mean, it feels distinctly like there is no possible way of me dislodging the ball from that guy. Because the moment I try and dislodge the ball, he's going to just... KO'd! Goodbye, KO mare. I mean, I suppose at the very least, I don't actually need another touchdown. And I would like to just point out... let's just have a quick assessment. So that there's nobody down this end of the field. That's fine. We can ignore that side of the field. So basically, we can plonk the camera here, and we can sort of just take a rough estimate of the situation. So I have one player here, 2 players, 3 players, 4 players, 5 players, 6. There's a 7th, an 8th, a 9th, a 10th. So I have 10 players, and he has 1, a 2, and a 3. He has 3 players on the field. He has 3 players on the field. I have wiped out 8 of his 11 players, and he has been left with 3. If they score a touchdown, I'm definitely uninstalling the game. That's a lie, but it's still kind of the sentiment I have here. Oh, who fell over? Who fell over? She did. She fell over. Oh, she got punched. Nice. Doom runner. Yes. You ran at me, and 'twas your doom when you did so. Right. Okay, so how the fuck do I bypass dodge? A player with a skill re-rolls the dice if he fails to dodge out of any tackle zones of any of an opposing player. However, the player may only re-roll 1 failed dodge roll per turn. In addition, if a blocked player uses the dodge skill, treat a crit result as a push. Right, so I do feel sort of like just laying into him enough should deal with this situation. But now, I don't know what happens here. It might just scatter into wherever, or No, I've got a nasty feeling it's going to scatter again, isn't
All
it?
this
So I've just...
focus on the ball is against the spirit of the game. Give me more random violence.
Stay where you are this time, I think. Shove him there, and then you come in from that side so that we don't actually push him off the field, ideally.
If the player is pushed here, it
Right,
will finish
okay.
in the public.
So I think he can dodge on a crit. He can't dodge on that. So stay where you are.
Take down the ball.
But if I suppose now the ball may still scatter off the end of the field, which means yep, okay, and now it gets kicked back in. It's been scattered off the side. Now it's getting kicked back over there. Okay, that's a good position for me. That is a good position for me because ding dink. And unless he fluffs it, he fluffed it. Re-roll it. Don't fluff it again. Do not. Do not. Thank you. 2 touchdowns. I think, considering... Well, actually, they may get a load of their players back. So I was going to say, considering they've only got 3 players left, I think we're in for a guaranteed win now. I still think that, but because they've got KO'd players potentially coming back, well, that's one of mine back, so... Then again, I mean, they've got dead and injured 4. Oh, 3 more, yeah? Fuck off. 3 of you did that. Nonsense. Utter nonsense.
I wonder if I was
Right.
KO'd, would I want to return to the game?
Okay,
Probably not.
so strictly speaking...
With one team having
you're
a
useless though, aren't you?
clear advantage, I can't see how the smaller
Is there
squad
anybody
will win.
really, like,
They
properly...
kick the ball to the opponents. Now it's time to
don't-
think defensively.
I suppose... Well, yeah, but you're my mover, aren't you? You're my mover and my shaker. Let's get you... I want to put you more sort of over here. And then the thrower more there. But yeah, I don't know. Now they've got more players, they could definitely score a touchdown, but hopefully scoring a touchdown in 3 turns, viable. Scoring 2 for the draw, 3 for the win in their 3 turns. I'd be very, very miffed if they manage that one.
That's a holding maneuver if ever I saw one.
Okay, so they have now got access to the ball, which is a bit of a bastard.
It's more difficult
I
than
would
it
have much
seems.
preferred them not to do that. They kind of defended the ball a little bit. Oh, they're going for a blitz. I suppose, yeah, big man. Big man is big man no more. And big man has in fact got the strength of the little man. And in fact, he's got the sprinting of the little man as well. Almost the entire opposite of what he usually is. So, good man, Griff. Except they'll re-roll it and it'll be fine. But nonetheless, I've forced a re-roll, so... Oh! He went for it and he fell over. What a prick, what a prick, what a fucking prick, what a prick, what a prick, what a fucking prick, what a prick, what a prick, what a fucking prick, what a fucking prick. Now, don't do the same thing, Griff. Good lad.
He's
We
one
like
of
to
the
see.
quickest among his race.
Now, the catcher in the rye. He's going to just sprint down there as well, because he's got a movement allowance of 11, which is obscene. B, obscene. B, obscene. Right, the mighty Zug, go killing. Oh, Zug. You're a disappointment, sir. Oh, I actually meant to push stay, but I can't say I'm that fussed by that. Just makes the next decision slightly more awkward. Get you down. Oh god, of course the movement allowances won't allow that. Get you down there to try and assist here. It should allow you to get 2 dice. Good. You've got blocks, so I'll just keep it. Bash. Hey, stunned. Good lad. Good man. Good man. Good man. Good man. Good man. Good man. That's it. That's what we want to see. Now surround this. L40. Yes. Art impatient back. Oh, you dickhead.
The bigger they are, the thicker they tend to be. Obviously.
What I needed you to do was... Oh, yeah, not that. Finally got you up to... Finally got you back up to your regular scheduled strength thing. And lo and behold, motherfucker decided, oh, I'm going to be stupid. Good man. Punch him in the fucking face with those spikes. He didn't really do much damage though, did you? Right, 2 turns. 2 turns, 2 turns. They're never going to score 2 touchdowns in 2 turns. That'd be a touchdown a turn. And that, I'm fairly certain, is a physical impossibility for anybody. Even these sodding elves. Or zogging elves, rather. But I think the amount of injuries I've put on these elves, I have done Bob proud.
Unity is strength.
I think Bob will be very, very pleased with what I have done to these elves, which is, for all intents and purposes, horrible things. Horrible things I've done to these elves. Oh, that's bad. No. Oh, you fucking bullshit game. Utter bullshit. Oh, that's a hell of a kick. But yes, I thought I was really going to be doing well there when I got to choose the dice. But of course, when I get to choose the dice, they give me 2 dice which are op shit creek and op shitter creek. I hate you guys. Okay, you have the move allowance of 1, which means you're not going to do much. You're not particularly good. Griff's now KO'd, which is just annoying. You have a standard move allowance, so if I take the fuck out of you...
Nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you, Jim.
Crit that bastard. Follow him in. Go on, bash.
It reminds me of the famous Nurgling and the Great Unclean. But this time,
now,
no miracle.
there's only 1 die. I don't think... we can get another friend over there. How far can the ogre friend travel to get in there? Quite far. Oh, this is too far for those thighs. I don't think those ankles were built for that sort of thing.
I love it when that happens.
Right, I should have plenty of strength now because of my friends. Or at least dislodge the ball, which makes it slightly more awkward for him to do anything later. Bash! Frenzy's not going to do anything because I've already sort of pushed him down. But then again, I did claim the ball immediately. Well, that's something. No, that's not. That's bad news, Bears. I suppose, yes, he'll have to go for it, but... Good man, good man. It was a bit of a risk, but I think worthwhile in the end. Right, let's get you down there to try and support and assist. Now, finally, the mighty Zug. And plod, and done. The mighty Zug is so useless now. Especially now that there's no targets. Because, I mean, I love the fact that his strength shot up to 8, but the fact that there is literally no targets around for him makes that strength a little bit silly. Oh, go on, just both of us go down. It's my last dude. Oh.
What's happening down there?
You had to stun me, didn't you? You had to take the piss. I suppose, in fairness, Doom Runner was stunned as well, so we did literally get exactly the same situation. Which is no significantly bad thing. Turn 16. I have possession of the ball, which makes me think there is no way they're going to score a touchdown this turn. I may not have possession of the ball for long. No, I still technically have possession of the ball with a push. He's only got a move allowance of 4. But I might be able to pass that ball out to someone else. Although, I don't know. It's probably going to be worthwhile passing the ball out to someone else because it's going to be my last turn, which means it doesn't really matter. Jesus. Oh, that's why I hate elves. Dodged once. Oh no, that's the end of the match. I thought I had one more turn left. But hey. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. 2-0, 2-0.
Yeah, do your const or whatever.
Oh, Skaven Vision.
Reveal his secret no longer, but do not care. We are the true owners of the Man-Thing team. We sponsor them to destroy. To stop a prophecy forecast that the followers of the overworld foil the birth of our master on this mortal plane. For he is coming, the jittering lord will be brought into this world at the old bull, when the Skaven Blight Scramblers will win the trophy, and the true feast begin. There will be slaughter, die men thing, die fan things. Oh, and enjoy the final.
Oh, this game. It is
My goodness,
a truly
events
wonderfully
are
entertaining
moving
game.
rapidly in the post-match further. The Reavers, despite the odds, have won. On returning to the locker room for the communal shower and booze-up, Zug encountered a hooded intruder and promptly apprehended him.
Jock Strappy, our fieldside reporter, has more information.
Jock, are you there?
Yes, Jim, it's crazy down here. We have unconfirmed reports that the intruder in the Reavers' locker room produced a tub of Parstown X3 cream and tried to smear it all over Zug and Griff. Luckily, a fan got in the way instead. After growing a few tentacles, the poor fool died in agony. The intruder was detained, shall we say. Well, actually, they're scraping him off the walls. Zug was a little upset.
And if he was still
Jock,
poisoned, he was
what
super
state
upset
are
because he had
Griff
super
and
strength.
Zug in now?
Oh, they're fine, Jim. But trust me, you don't want to get that Parstown stuff on your skin. It's got more than household abrasives in there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there we have it. It's the big final versus the Skavenblight Scramblers. And if I don't win, the entire world is forfeit. Who knew such a high stake was going to suddenly crop up in Blood Bowl? I certainly wasn't expecting it. Level him up, yes. Roll those dice. Thought for a second there they were suggesting I had no other options here, but still. Right. Multiple block against two adjacent opponents. Make each block in turn. I mean, that's not the worst, but I must admit we sort of got pro and block. I call it sort of block being my primary sort of one to really go for. I think maybe frenzy. It can be a slight detriment, but it can also be a huge benefit, especially to someone who does the old punching as a permanent thing. Right, at this point, I think maybe, yeah, get another team reroll, why not? And then I can actually, and if this is the final, I don't think I need to buy anything. So, yeah, I think I can afford to go and get maximum cheerleaders and maximum coach assistants. So that's something. Yay. Superb. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Well, do you know what? I think we might leave it at just the one and leave the dramatic finale until next week. I wasn't expecting to win against the Elves, so I can't deny I wasn't expecting to finish the game quite so swiftly, but there you go. Are you sure you want to leave your players unattended? The last time one of them almost choked while eating a flan. Yes, I do. I'm fine leaving them there. Right, so I'm assuming nobody? No, nobody. Not even the bots this time. It's almost impressively shit, isn't it? Well. Difficult to know what to bother doing now. Yes, that's right. Let's just review the options, and then I might just not. Doesn't seem to make much difference at the moment as to anything, so Tell you what, let's do trains again, because trains is always fun. It's always a lovely little end point, but outside of trains, yeah, it's probably going to be it, as usual. So, yeah. A little disappointing, as usual, but there you go. Take it a ride, launch that game. As opposed to gaming the launch. Doodly 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 doodly. Let's play the train game. Oh, ticket to ride. You're advertising France. I'll have another look at some point, but I probably won't buy France. 'Cause it's gonna be full priced, and I'll only buy things if it takes a bit of a price off. There's Pennsylvania, but let's just use the normal one. That's what we can do. Just the standard US of A with a little bit of Canada. Oh, right, what we got? Boston to Miami, San Francisco to Atlanta. I mean, that's a hell of a distance, isn't it, that one? That one's a bit more reasonable, so... Especially, yeah, I could possibly try going around in a sort of loop type thing. But then again, that gets me loads of points, but I think these two are probably more... So maybe should I just grab all three immediately? I usually only take two. But you know what? Fuck it. You know, I'll try the grab all three tickets and just try and work towards them as best I can strategy. It may end up being a shit strategy, but nonetheless, it's the one I'm going for. Right, well, we're almost looking for pretty much any track, any sort of tracks we can lay our hands on. So we'll grab... So we've got a pair of reds and a pair of yellows. Now, I must admit, I'm eyeing up... I should perhaps try and make a plan. And luckily, as there's nobody playing against me, I can make a plan. It will just piss off the AI and go, pick a card, pick a card, pick a card, pick a card. I'll tell you what, if I grab those two blacks, that'll get me New York to Washington. And then I'm thinking maybe just a bunch of pairs. I'm thinking maybe go straight down to that... to the old Charleston, Miami, Charleston to Raleigh, Raleigh to Washington, Washington to New York, New York to Boston. So if we try and grab that pink, that'll do nicely. And then I'm slightly thinking maybe I'll take the yellow there and the black there. So if I grab another red for another route elsewhere. Probably the most dangerous one is going to be the Charleston to Raleigh. Because if someone pilfers that, we're going to have problems. Which is why I'm going to pilfer those two blues and get the Raleigh to Charleston immediately. Well, as immediately as my next turn will allow. There are other options, I suppose. I could do it elsewhere, but I think we'll grab that one just because, you know, it'll interfere with other people no matter what happens. Right, so... Ah, you stole me pink, you bastard. You stole me pink. Right, at this point, let's go grab the yellows up there, and then we'll probably grab the blacks, and then I don't know what. We need another random pair to try and secure Washington to Raleigh, which is not unreasonable, but nonetheless, I will need them. So I suppose a pair of oranges wouldn't go amiss. Certainly not if you were a fruit vendor. Funny joke. Hilarity ensues. Right, yes, we'll grab the oranges there, and then we'll use the blacks to get the New York to Washington. And we'll look out for some more pinks. There is still a pink on the field at the moment, so if that pink is still there when it's my turn, I think it would probably be wise to grab that pink and then grab a random card. Hope it's a pink. It is not a pink. It is not a pink. Well, isn't that a problem? I'm gonna snatch that little one between Atlanta and Nashville. Now there's another pink on the field, which I kind of want. Oh, thank you. I have no real purpose for greens at the moment, so let's grab a random one, see what happens with that. At this point now, I think we'll grab the Charleston to Miami. There we go. And then we'll grab the New York to Washington. And then I'll have to sort of make a decision from there. I do have a blue one, so maybe the Miami to Atlanta wouldn't necessarily go amiss. Chuff, 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 chuff. Especially because it might allow for an even longer track. It's a bit risky, but if it allows for a longer track, it might be well worth it. Now, I said I didn't really have a purpose for greens, and I stand by the fact that I don't really have a purpose for greens. So, if I'm going with this plan, so I could go Miami to Atlanta, and then if I start hoofing it over to San Fran like that, we could go over here. So I do want some blues. And I want some blacks, so let's see what we get. Well, that was neither of the colours I wanted, and neither was that. Spectacular. Let's see. So I may have to change the plan based exclusively on what coloured cards I actually managed to draw, which I'm not managing to draw the good cards that I wanted to at this point, but still. I do sort of think maybe that one's fairly safe at the moment, so I'm not going to worry too much. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's workable. Especially, right, okay, I'm going to grab a pair of greens here. Primarily because it allows me to do things that I wanted to do. Right, let's just try and track what I'm trying to do here. Yes, oranges first. Boston to Montreal. That'll do. Then I'm going to use the whites to get the Montreal to Toronto. Or at least that's part of the plan. There we go. Sticks around there. And then I'm going to use the green pair I picked up to go Toronto to Sault Ste. Marie. That's... might mean I interfere with yellow's plans there, but I'm fine with that. Right, so now I've got the Sault Ste. Marie is obviously going to Nashville. So ideally I do need these blues. Or at the very least it would make life a little easier. So if I'm going... okay, let's grab that fourth red, because then that might give me Oklahoma to Denver. If that's the case, I'll probably want a pair of randoms there, maybe. I know what you want me to do. A second card, yeah, right. We'll start on the greens and then hope we can get a second pair for that. Because what I would like to perhaps do is get that pairing there. So we'll grab that green card. I don't... yeah, if I'm going there, I don't really need a black card, but I will probably need another red, perhaps. Okay, so, yeah, pair there. We still want a random pair there, so I do still need another pair of cards. I suppose at this point, if we grab another pair of greens, that should net me Oklahoma to Dallas, Dallas to Little Rock. And I'm not entirely... oh, blimey, we're skipping through cards, something drastic here. Apparently there's only rainbow cards left. How bizarre. Seriously, are we like completely out of cards or something here? Is this now an infinite loop? Wow, this is just weird. I've never seen this happen before. But apparently we've run out of... we seem to have run out of shit. Okay. I don't know how that's happened. Because we've still got shitload of trains. Which means they must be hoarding... yeah, they 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus. They've got shitloads of cards. Which means I'm kind of... I'm slightly scuppered. Because there's no way... there's no real way of getting any of this stuff back. It's quite bizarre. Never encountered this before. There's just not enough cards. Because they're just sort of... they seem to be picking up cards but not doing anything with the cards, which I think is proving troublesome. Which means I'm not really going to be able to execute the plan I want to execute, which is an issue, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, there's only rainbow cards left, I think you'll find. Which is hardcore weird. Anyway, I suppose now there's going to be some red cards back in the mix. But, yeah, but now suddenly someone's just snatched the red cards instantaneously. This is bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. We have managed to just snatch so many cards, it's ridiculous. In fact, the AI seem incredibly greedy for cards in general. Which is just weird. It's like now I can only take jokers, and that takes the entire turn. Which is what would be classified as a bit of a problem. Why? You're taking so many fucking tickets, but not laying any track. I think the AI's gone wrong in this one, somewhere along the line. I'm just going to have to keep taking these rainbow cards and hoping for the best. This has gone so wrong so much. It's weird. So, I mean, to a certain extent, my thoughts are, if I get that, it's going to put more rainbow cards back in the deck, it would seem, and slightly go the way I need it to go, but without them putting track down, it would seem we're slightly screwed. Okay, now we've suddenly got oranges available again. Or at least 4 oranges, I suppose. Yes, ideally, actually, I do need 4 oranges. Well, actually, I need 5 oranges, which is a bit of a problem. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, tick, 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 tick. Right, now I'm allowed the orange one. So I'm going to need to try and... I'm going to need to try and claim all 4 of these oranges, or I'm going to need to claim shitloads of jokers on top of the oranges that I've already got. This has turned into quite a wild and bizarre game, I think. I don't know precisely what's going to happen score-wise. They are... I mean, certainly Sea Hunting Bot is well ahead of me at the moment, but... Well, I say well ahead. 8 points. But the fact that they've got loads of these tickets, these must be unused tickets. Which kind of tells me... Right, okay, I do want some blues. So yes, please. No, right, okay, fine. And yes, please, right. I'm just going to have to try and... I don't know how this is going to shake out eventually. Oh, okay, now they're all spending their tokens. Which is a little... Oh, you bastard. Which now means, of course, we've suddenly ended up in a situation where there's loads of stuff on the... Oh, you son of a whore! You stole me... It's the one piece of fucking track I really fucking wanted, and they fucking stole it. Bastard creature. Oh, I think it might be back. Don't know. Don't really care. So, if it's back and you particularly fancy chatting, feel free to. But otherwise, I suspect it doesn't make much difference. Try and see if I can find if it is back or not. That might be some pertinent. It is back. It is now the last turn. Son of a whore. Ah, you diddled me good, game. You diddled me good. I mean, come on. Bastards. Can't believe how weird they fucking done me there and then just fucked me over right at the last minute and just took all of the track I needed and blocked me completely, and then lo and behold, oh, I haven't got any trains left. Well, of course you haven't got any fucking trains left. You fucked me over right at the end. Let's skip that. Yeah. I came second, apparently. Jesus. Yeah, I suppose that's because, again, look. They fucked so many tickets. But Miss Lobot was just so far ahead. Might as well do another one. Wasting my time. Wasting my life. Do, 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 do. Do you know what? I'm going to try and do all 3 tickets once again. Once again, I will do all of my tickets, all of my life. I'm just gonna do tickets all day long. That's right. It's tickets. Everybody. Oh, I forgot to change the game. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Nobody gives a shit. Well, at least now it's accurate, and that's something, right? It's something. Another pink. My first goal for the nobody who cares, San Francisco to Portland is my first goal. That's why I'm picking up a load of pinks. At least that's the intent behind it. Right, I've now got enough pinks there, but we'll try and get the yellows for San Fran to Los Angeles, see what happens. Obviously want to try and get the blacks for Los Angeles to El Paso. Not too far, I should be focusing on that actually, because I'm not so fussed about those two, because it's double track. So odds are I might be able to get that one without huge issue. It's going to be your Los Angeles, El Paso, Houston, New Orleans, Miami routes. That's going to be the kicker. That's going to be the real sort of, okay, you've screwed me over game, please stop doing that type of situation if anybody steals them. At this early stage I've got options, but I would prefer to try and snatch them relatively swiftly. So good, another black card, always going to be pleased about that. Truth be told, I do kind of want reds as well, so I might as well start a collection of reds. I'm just gathering cards at the moment. I will make my move at the very end, and they will not see it coming. Mostly because, you know, I do it in a sock. Oh, you disgust me. Yes, yes I did. And we thought you were horrid. Righty-to. Could do with this black, please, if you wouldn't mind leaving that for me. Thank you very much. Whoops, I do want it, thank you. Let's see. I do want another red. A red for me. Must focus on getting that black. That would be perfect if I can get that. What would be really helpful is if I get that black and it turns into a green. It's turned into another black. I must admit, none of these particularly seem good, so we'll grab a random. Okay, that's not an incredibly good one. Right, I think at this point I'm going to start snatching train tracks, especially since I now have the black one. And there's no greens on the field, so let's go. Poof! The track is yours, sir. Yes, I can just chuff away between Los Angeles and El Paso all day. Tempted to use my jokers. Oh yeah, I have to pick the second card. Of course I do. That's fine. Ooh, now I'm not so tempted to use the jokers, but I think I still will. So I've got enough for that pink. I need one more yellow. If the yellow's there, no. Okay, let's use 2 jokers to snatch the El Paso to Houston. Now, ideally, could do with one more yellow. Wouldn't say no to a random pair, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to secure that orange, yes, and then secure a random one, which is also orange. It seems there's plenty of orange on the field. What I really need is 3 more reds or way more jokers. Doesn't make too much difference as to which I do. I've got enough pinks for what I'd like, so I think I might lay that pink track unless a yellow card turns up on the guaranteed stack, but it didn't, so let's grasp that one. Just going all around the outside, all around the outside, all around the outside. Ooh, really? Yes. All around the outside, all around the outside. Let's grab some random cards. Pink, not great. Yellow, good news, everybody. Tell you what, I might use that random pink to secure the Seattle to Portland. But first things first, let's grab San Fran to Los Angeles. Yay. Right, so yes, grab this pink one, grab Seattle to Portland. And then that might actually be one of my tickets completed, which would be beneficial, I think. It is, yes. Just that little one on the outside. Marvellous. At this point, I'm still wanting to try and gather some reds or some jokers, but also a couple of random pairs. So if I grab a random one of them, and then grab another red, because I definitely needed reds, what we'll do is sort of bisect in there and try and just... Oh yeah, I took off the mouse cursor, I think, didn't I? Yeah. Unfortunate. So I'll specify. What I want to do is bisect from El Paso up to Santa Fe, up to Denver, ideally. But first things first, let's grab these 2 reds that have appeared, because that is going to get me New Orleans to Miami. And I think that's going to be fairly crucial for me. Boom! That's another ticket bites the dust, or at least I think it does. Another ticket does, another ticket does, another ticket bites the dust. Oh yes, points, 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 points. I've got some points. I have got points, I have got points, and I've got a little points for you. Let's start our bifurcating of America by going up from El Paso. Now, ideally, I suppose any card will do, but if I can get a guaranteed pair... No, okay, I'll tell you what, let's grab a random one, see what it is. You never know, might be able to get a pair. Perfect. This is going surprisingly well. I am truly surprised at how decent it seems to be going. The Denver to El Paso, only worth 4 points, but still, it's a completed track. Now, what do I want to do? What do I think I'll do? Yeah, what I think I'll do at the moment is I'm going to just gather some cards. To a certain extent, I suppose technically, now I'm just interfering with the others because I'm taking cards off the field. And thus, they might find, you know, hey, I needed those cards. God damn you, you son of a bitch. So, I might just be interfering with them. I've got quite a lead on them at the moment. But obviously I will want to put some track down. I will want to lay some track. So maybe grab a white. I don't have a purpose for it. I don't have a plan. I don't think it'll be wise to grab another ticket. He says, devilishly tempted to grab another ticket. No, I am going to just build track as best I can. Oh yes. Essentially what I plan on doing is either extending this way and round, or extending this way and round. Doesn't matter too much which way I do it. So if I just grab that orange, that will get me that, and then if I continue grabbing whites, I might even be able to go Calgary to Winnipeg. But what we'll do first is we'll get Seattle to Calgary, which should do me nicely. As an extension to the line. That's all I'm really aiming at now. I'm aiming at longest track. So if I can pop round into Canada. Yay! We've made it to Canada. Made it where? Canada. You don't go to the Canada, do you? Nobody'd get that joke. Nobody here. Yeah. Blue. A blue for me and a rando. Yay. So if I can get one more rando, I wouldn't actually be able to build that track because I haven't got enough trains. So that's a slight dilemma. Boosh. More points for me. More points for you. Not so much. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, okay. Calgary to Winnipeg was stolen by yellow, the dirty little bastard. Right, let's grab just an extension here, I suppose. So I can go from Raleigh all the way to Calgary. The longest route possible, but nonetheless I can do it. And doing it is exactly what you want, isn't it? To go on the scenic route. I'll pass through Atlanta, I'll check out Miami, I'll pop to New Orleans, I'll pop to Houston, then to El Paso. Then I'll do a little double tap through Santa Fe to Denver. Oh, I've got a turn. I wasn't paying attention. Well, luckily... Oh, I can't, because I've only got one train. I have only got one train? Well, I suppose I don't think it would help. But fuck it. I can also visit Vancouver. That would do for me. I got a shitload of points. If I don't win this, I'm going to be mildly miffed. Because I currently have shitloads of points. to see. Plus, I kind of feel confident, although it's a bit of a mess. I still feel moderately confident in having the longest track. Green could give me a run for my money, but pink... Oh, no, I tell you what, the one that might give me a run for my money, I think is yellow, but I'm not convinced. I think I might have the longest track. I think I've got a very long track, sir. Oh, green! Making me mad. Good, I think I've got the longest track, which means I can secure a little bit more victory in trains. It's victory of trains. Ooh! Let's go with old username, because, well, new username's done nothing for me, so it makes no real difference. Right. Well, there we go. That's another... I'll tell you what we'll do. Try and remember for next time. I'm up against all hunting bots. Oh, no. You couldn't possibly win. Although, having said that, Marge Lobot seemed to be doing a lot better than any of the hunting bots. And I'm assuming hunting bot is the slightly higher difficulty. But apparently they just fucking suck at it. Like a fucking person sucking dick. That's how much they suck at it. Yes. You made perfect sense. I know when I'm not really concentrating anymore. I'm doing other things. I'd be happy to chat away to you if you were there, but you're not. So I'm just going to carry on doing random shit now. I'm just scrolling through the old Steam sale, see if there's anything I particularly want, but probably not at the moment. Probably not at the moment. I've got quite a lot of things, and thus probably should stop buying things. But things are good, so I often buy things. Just scrolling through continually. Oh, Tyranny. I think that was a... Oh no, that was just an RPG. Fair dues. Thought that was a tabletop-y, cardy type one. 'Twas not. 'Twas not at all. Blood card. Well, that suggests there's cards involved. Yeah, it's Card Battler. But, yeah. Probably not worthwhile considering purchasing more tabletop games. As, well... It's not exactly been successful, has it? I am not a monster. That's exactly what a monster would say, isn't it? Tales of the Major Isle. Gigantic army. How gigantic is it? It's looking quite small. That one looked quite big. Ooh, devil daggers. Fascinating. A difficult FPS. Diddly-dum. Good lord. I'm assuming this is based on the Halloween sale, but there's an awfully large volume of things on sale. Murder by Numbers. Intriguing. Don't know why that's on my wish list, but then again, there's shitloads of stuff on my wish list. I rarely, if ever, know why I've got any of it. Anyway, that's too many things to look at. I'll tell you what, let's have a look at Ticket to Ride, see if the DLC's on offer. You never know your luck. The DLC is not on offer. That's a shame. Someday they might make it cheap. Then again, they might not. Anyway, that's it. Cheerio.
Well, it's the last day I ever spend like it, I'll tell you.
We gotta get organised.
Definitely, we can't go on like this, frittering away our lives like we've done today. We've got to do something constructive. Time is valuable.
I agree.
So do I.
We only live once.
Of course we do.
There's a million things we could do.
Certainly there are. But things like
Yes,
this.
like
Well, sure, we could.
I'll see you next Sunday then.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Cheerio. Good health.